We want to turn back now to the State of the Union address. 23 ABC's Imani Stephens joins us in studio with a breakdown of tonight's State of the Union. Imani?
Jess, in tonight's address, President Trump gave a rundown of what has been accomplished and the future of his administration. And here locally, Republicans and Democrats weighed in with their thoughts and opinions.
Madam Speaker, the President of the United States.
President Trump delivered his third State of the Union address Tuesday night, and Democrats and Republicans both had the TVs turned on.
The state of our union is stronger than ever before.
A speech setting the table for his run toward the November election. The theme of the speech, the Great American Comeback, focusing on health care.
I've also made an ironclad pledge to American families. We will always protect patients with pre-existing conditions.
The president touching on national security, saying our military's power is unmatched in anywhere in the world, and also addressing immigration.
The United States of America should be a sanctuary for law-abiding Americans, not criminal aliens.
Here in Kern County, Republicans hosted a watch party at Rusty's Pizza on Ming Avenue, supporting President Trump.
He's doing everything he said he was going to do and then some.
There's been a lot of the great administration this past 4 years. Me especially, I'm very excited about this election year. It's going to be another historic one. Jobs, the economy, security. It's amazing to see someone who's really standing up and keeping the promises that they made during the campaign trail.
In downtown, the State of the Union was eventually turned off, and local Democrats continued with their monthly Dinner with Democrats, with the focus of finding solutions for issues in Kern County.
I've never seen President Trump actually address the real underlying issues.
I watched his first one because everybody was curious as to if he was going to be the nasty person that he was when he was running for president, or whether he would pivot and actually become presidential, and I was disappointed to see that he's not presidential.
The president laid out his vision for the final year of his first term in office, hoping his agenda will lead to a second.
If we hadn't reversed the failed economic policies of the previous administration, the world would not now be witnessing this great economic success.
But he comes to Capitol Hill under historic circumstances.
But it was the end of the address that has been a topic of conversation. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi ripping her copy of President Trump's speech. In response to her reaction, House Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy responded on Twitter, tweeting, quote, "How petty of Pelosi," and adding Americans are winning in spite of the do-nothing Democrats.
Tomorrow, Wednesday afternoon, the Senate will cast their votes on the charges of abuse of power and obstruction of Congress presented by the House, the latest in the impeachment trial. Reporting live in the studio, I'm Imani Stephens, 23 ABC News, connecting you.
And local Congressman and House Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy also responding directly to the president's address, saying in part, quote, "America is better off because of President Trump's policies." As we heard this evening, in just a few short years, this administration has carried out a pro-growth, forward-thinking agenda that has delivered for the people we have the privilege to serve. More than half the country believes we are better off today than we were 3 years ago. All right, let's go ahead.